Hey, what's up, good people? So, Bungie dropped this Destiny 2 Lightfall Cinematics Developers Insights trailer yesterday. So, I wanted to watch it with y'all, get a little reaction on, and after, I wanted to do like a bootleg kind of Lightfall story review conversation with y'all. So, please stick around for that one because I really want to hear what y'all got to say in them comments. So, anyway, let's get right up into it.
I think the
All right.
scope of our cinematics for Lightfall are just so much bigger than any release that we've done before. Our locations are bigger.
True.
There's more action. Our cinematics are longer.
Because of the talent that's in our cinematics team, we're able to pull off so much. It's pretty exciting.
Mocap speeds.
All right, let's see what they got to say, y'all. Let's see
A
what they got to
release
say.
like Lightfall starts with a pitch. And from there, people will sort of branch out into the possibilities and figure out what is achievable. And we'll start shooting mocap very early because the process takes a very long time.
You work fast.
We don't like to waste time.
Well, good. There isn't a moment to lose.
Lightfall was the challenge because we wanted it to feel exciting and action-packed. And that meant, for mocap, shooting stunts.
Oh, okay.
We shot stunts in several countries, actually. We shot in Stockholm, the UK, Seattle, and LA. And we got to do some of those more dynamic moments. We're shooting somebody jumping, but they're jumping horizontally, and we're shooting them jumping vertically and getting that sense of gravity because you're seeing somebody dangling from something.
Right.
You get that authentic sense of them dangling.
It's hard to sell that kind of weight from
That was the
nothing.
drifter.
So yeah, super awesome that we got a professional in there to do all the tumbles and the dives.
What
That's
mocap
cool, though.
does is a miracle in itself, but it still requires so much to get to where you want it to be, and that's what animators are doing.
There's a common misconception that we kind of
That
shoot
dude's
mocap
face.
and that's what we ship out the door, but that's absolutely not the case. Mocap gets us about 50% of the way there, but then there's a lot of work that has to be done from the animation side to go in there, and plus the performance.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Not all of us have lives to spare.
People don't realize that animators are also performers. You're doing acting, so that contribution is so critical to it, and people often, I think, take it for granted or assume it happened automatically, but it definitely doesn't.
Yeah,
True,
there's a lot
I
of
agree.
hand authoring and hand keying of performances on top of that mocap data that has to be done in order to like really make it sing.
What is that?
The witness is here, and in Lightfall, we get to spend time with the witness in a way that we haven't yet.
It's just so reserved and deliberate with its movements. There's no facial expressions. It's just gliding across the floor. There's no sense of weight. A lot of its expressions come from its hands and its fingers, and controls everything from all these like cool hand poses that it does.
Everything is this very intentional movement. And then in contrast to that, Callus is one of our brash, sort of more theatrical villains.
And what beauty!
He takes up a lot of space. He's
They did
big with
Callus
his
well.
movements. So we tried to incorporate lots of like big hand movements. He's got these massive shoulder pads that, you know, we try to emphasize and exaggerate the motions of to like really sell his like weightiness.
The other thing that we were pretty ambitious about is locations.
That
So we have to
cut.
do a lot of sort of creative problem solving to find locations to shoot. And we tackled that in a way that I haven't really seen us do before. There's a real-time montage in this that's very hard to pull off. And we're showing all of our characters preparing for this big battle. And we pulled it off.
Yeah, and now that we know how to do it, you know, we can do it again for a future release.
No promise. We picked a few really technical challenges to tackle for this.
Yeah.
And the team nailed it.
I definitely think we're going so much bigger with everything in our cinematics, and Lightfall definitely continues this trend that we've been having throughout the year of doing really different things with our cinematics and putting our characters into different scenarios beyond just having a dialogue with each other.
Things get pretty wild, and we were able to show things that are very unique visually. It's pretty amazing we're able to pull off so much.
I agree. I agree. I can't be mad at y'all for that. Alright, y'all. So, I agree with what they pulled off, for sure. Cinematics, all of that stuff. They definitely did put a lot of work into this. So, I want to talk about the story. Let's talk about pros. Let's talk about cons. Let's talk about... These are my opinions, alright? And to preface all of that, I know this takes a lot of work. This is in no way disrespectful to anybody at Bungie, disrespectful or ungrateful towards their work and all that they doing. These is just thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So we got to be respectful in the comments, all of that. So I put, I'm trying to be professional. I put a couple notes down to reference, but let's talk about Lightfall story, the campaign, all right, and how that works out. All right, so let me go first, y'all. Let me go first. But I want y'all to answer all of this in the comments. Let's talk about this, all right? All right, so let me get my dandiest of notebooks. See, I'm a professional, y'all. So, all right, I want to talk about pros first. Let's talk about pros first. All right, so for pros, for cinematics especially, I got Callus's cutscenes. I thought were done well. I thought, like, when I was seeing Callus's stuff, that's when I was most like, oh shoot, what's going on, right? Then Neo Muna, I freaking love Neo Muna. Them introducing it, the way they introduced it, would I have done it a little differently? Made it a little bit more like theatrical or whatever? Probably. But the drop pod coming in and then you get out of it, you and Neo Muna, I can't be too mad at that, you know? So Neo Muna, I love Neo Muna as a destination. I thought like the prettiest or best kind of destination before Neo Muna to me was the Dreaming City. So what is y'all favorite destination now? Is Neo Muna y'all favorite place now? Because I think it is mine. I think they did Neo Muna well. Like, it feels like a city. It's got mad verticality towards it. I like being in Neo Muna. Maybe that'll wear off later, but I like Neo Muna a lot, right? So then, this is my next one right here, y'all. So I feel like with types of missions, it was a better selection versus other campaigns, you know? And what I mean by that is, usually you know how campaigns go. Go into a place, kill, put Ghost out, Ghost has a progress bar, kill, get to a boss, kill, and then you do the next one, right? So I thought it was cool that they try to do like a horde mode, like with the turrets, and in that one part where it felt like straight war. So ahead of time they said they wanted to be very action oriented. You know what? I give y'all that check mark. I think they did that cool. Like, I liked feeling like, dang, they was throwing everything at us, everything. Like, so enemy density and enemy numbers, I give that a check too. That's a pro for me. I feel like the amount of enemies they threw at us, we really had to be like, all right, at least keep in mind, I'm playing this on legendary mode. So if y'all were playing it in a different mode, different difficulty, let me know. I was playing solo legendary mostly. So I thought enemy numbers were good. Like, you felt like they were pressing you, like you were kind of at war. That was dope to me. The music, come on now. We know Bungie always bring it with the music. I can never really say they ever slacked there. Alright, so those are my pros to the Lightfall campaign. So y'all drop y'all's down below, please. Give me your pros list. You know, give me that in the comments. Let's talk about it. And now, with the most respect that I got, let's go into my opinions, just my opinions on the cons, alright? Alright, here we go. So, one, I wanted to see more Witness. I felt like we saw the Witness literally for a minute and a half, if that. No more Witness. So I would like to see more Witness, but maybe they saving a lot of Witness for the final shape. I don't know. All right. I ain't no movie critic. All right. I ain't no professional at writing or anything. So take it with a little grain of salt, pepper and Laurie salt. But I felt like the story itself, the pacing wasn't the greatest. Not great. You know, I felt like we didn't get time for it to bake like grandma's sweet potato pie, you know? I never really felt like we got enough time with the Cloud Striders, that we got enough time like to develop with Osiris, that we got enough time with the Witness again, that we just got enough time to bake in the story and really feel what everybody was going on with. Like I feel like if they had more focused on people a little bit more, you know, I'd have been like, dope. All right, that's how I feel. So the other thing is, spoiler alert, if y'all haven't played through if y'all haven't played through the campaign, spoiler alert right here, just letting you know. All right, so I feel like, is it just me? Let me know if I'm alone on this one. All right. At the end of the campaign, I feel like there was kind of no payoff. Is it just me? Alright, so remember, in the campaign, you protect the Ville, you and Kaido, you know, do the last stand, and then you go down there and you finally fight Callus, right? And then the Ville or things still get connected by the ghost. So you do all the fighting of the last stand, and then you let it happen. Your ghost lets it happen. So you're like, what did I just do all of that for? I don't know. But, you know, I don't know what's coming next. Maybe in the final shape, this is what leads us to like avoid like this mistake, or whatever might lead us to avoid the collapse. I don't know. But I was like, damn, you know, I was like, that's it? Like, that's it with Callus? Like, no more? That's it with Callus? And then what do we just fight this war for? But that's just me. Like I said, with a grain of salt. So, that is my cons list. I'm sure there's more, but I didn't want to make this like an hour video. So along with those questions, right, please drop your pros list up in the comments. Drop your cons list up in the comments. Y'all know I check my comments. Y'all know that. And I had another question I want y'all to think of. I want to see how y'all feel about this, right? Did they introduce Strand well? Do you feel like they introduced Strand well? I love Strand, by the way. Another great job on Bungie's side. Strand is fun, it's different. I feel like it's got a lot of potential. I'm down with Strand. Now, did they incorporate it in the campaign well? Y'all gotta tell me that one. I feel like not perfect. I felt like we didn't really get it until the end. But they just sprinkled it in there. And I don't know. I'm probably being nitpicky right here. So don't take that one too hard. But yeah, let's talk about it. I really do want to hear how people feel about this, to see if I'm just tripping. Am I alone? I don't know. These are my opinions though. So thank you for hanging, y'all. I really hope, you know, we get a nice little conversation buzzing in the comments on this one. Thank you for hanging. Please throw that like. You know, get up in there in the comments. Subscribe if you want to do more stuff like this. Let me know how you feel about this. I haven't really done a video like this before. So let's see. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good day. And I'm out.